secondly, I gotta say, welcome live from GemFest. We are broadcasting our live stream here at Shop LC, and I'm so excited, you guys. GemFest is one of our best events ever, and you are here along for the fun today, okay? So my name is Danielle Banda with Shop LC. I'm joined now by my producer, great friend, DJ. He's gonna be putting the whole show together for us, and we are talking about Moissanite. This is gonna be so exceptional, okay? So, like I said, we're broadcasting live from GemFest. It's a 2-day event here hosted at our studio headquarters in Austin, Texas. And I'm very excited about this because we have folks coming in from all across the nation and the globe, okay? Some folks come in from DC, some come from other areas of Texas. I mean, it really just depends. But overall, we have a lot of folks coming on over to get the best of the best deals. We're going to have fashion shows. We're going to have vendors still setting up, so don't worry about that. Everything is still kind of in progress as we await our amazing Shop LC VIPers to come on over and our Shop LC GemFest members. And I'm so excited about that, okay? So what exactly can you expect from GemFest? Well, we're going to have amazing auctions so you can get in on best of the best deals as much as possible. And several of those auctions are going to be hosted by our very GIA gemologists and TV hosts, Cheryl Briggs Benvenuto, as well as Becky Booker, okay? So we're excited to learn a little bit about crystals, excited to learn a little bit about our gemstones, and we're going to have bead making workshops. I mean, we're going to have just a little bit of everything. Whatever you can imagine, we're going to have it here, okay? So I'm really, really excited about that. And I'm also excited because, like I said, if you miss this one, you can always make tomorrow's. And then if you miss that one, we will let you know when the next one's going to be, okay? Guys, right now, the party is barely getting set up, okay? The party hasn't even started yet, and already we're having so much fun. So get ready to rock and roll. Get ready to rumble. Buckle up your seatbelt. It's going to be an amazing ride, okay? So, like I said, we're talking about Moissanite today, okay? Moissanite is an exceptional gemstone. I always think about it like this. Imagine, actually, you know what? Our team members were just talking about this earlier. I was just talking about this with DJ and John. Like, imagine if there was never ever a Moissanite to be discovered, then we would only be paying diamond-like prices instead of having an alternative. And I don't know about you, but that sounds kind of expensive to me, okay? So I'm really grateful that Moissanite was discovered. It was actually discovered in 1893 by Henry Moissan. He was actually a French scientist, and guess what? He discovered Moissanite in a meteor crater, okay? So when I say Moissanite, the sparkle, the brilliance, the fire is out of this world, I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to be cute. I literally mean it is an out-of-this-world gemstone. Okay, and Moissanites, I'm so grateful were discovered because they're actually even used in things like technology. We're talking video games. We're talking like high technology that is used in the government. It's crazy. But you know what? I really don't care about that stuff. I care about how it's used in fine jewelry. And you guys are probably thinking the same thing. So yeah, Moissanite being used in fine jewelry, so exceptional. Again, discovered by Henry Moissan. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of different Moissanites here in your pendant form. We're going to have your rings. And actually, I already got a compliment on this ring. It sparkles from across the room, I'll tell you that. And we're going to also have some bracelets. We're even going to have some earrings, okay? So if you're in the market for some beautiful Moissanite, then this is going to be the thing to keep in mind, okay? Now, before I tell you about these items in specific, I do want to let you know that we're always monitoring that price per troy ounce of gold, just like we monitor the strength of magnetic closures and other things in relation to gemology and fine jewelry, okay? And the reason I bring this up is because a lot of the pieces that we have here today are going to be yellow gold. We're going to have some platinum bond. We're going to have some sterling silver. I mean, just a little bit of everything, really. It's whatever's your cup of tea, right? And so it's important to understand where this is sitting, right? So gold right now is actually sitting at just above $4,000 per troy ounce, United States global dollars trading market, okay? Why do we care about that? Well, we care about that because statistics and projections currently show that at the end of 2026, which is coming up real quick if you ask me, this is going to sit at a $7,000 United States global trading market number. That's a big deal, okay? So Shop Low Cost has been in the business forever, and we're able to bring you a lower deal, okay? And that's very exciting. Now, it's not just your gold, I'll tell you that. Silver right now sitting at about $55 per troy ounce. Currently, we're also monitoring platinum. That's about $1,500 per troy ounce. And then we also have your palladium, which is very exciting. And that's going to be about the $1,200 range. Of course, I'm giving you approximations just so you can understand what kind of good deals we're going to be showing you here today. And it might not be evident right now at the top of the show, but I promise as I continue showing you some of these pieces, it's going to become evident, okay? So that's that. Now, another thing I want you to know, we're Shop Low Cost for a reason, not just for a random reason. We give you low-cost opportunities. So the first way we're giving you low-cost opportunities is we're offering you a live 25 promo code. Why? Because we love you. Why? Because we're grateful you're spending your time here with us. And why? Because we are Shop Low Cost, and that's just the name of the game, okay? So imagine you walk into any store. I don't care if it's a dealership looking for a car, you're walking into Walmart looking for, I don't even know, a big screen TV, anything you want, and it's 25% off, chances are you're gonna hop on it, okay? But now imagine 25% off on precious fine metals and fine jewelry. That don't happen every day, I'll tell you that, okay? But here at Shop LC, it actually happens every day. And sometimes we actually have up to 30% off or 35%. It just depends. So you have to be tuning in to know. But right now, if you use that special promo code LIVE25, and by the way, no spaces in between the word live and the number 25 because, you know, the algorithm sometimes gets a little wonky with that. But no spaces, and you're going to lock in that 25% off, okay? And that's awesome. So we're excited about that. We're also excited that we have this thing called budget pay. Now, if you're thinking, Danielle, are you really trying to get me to sign up for a credit card at 10 in the morning on a Friday? Don't worry. I'm not trying to do that. Budget pay is not a credit card, okay? So don't worry about that. Budget pay is also not going to be any type of situation where we check your credit score. If you're trying to build that up, don't worry, okay? We're not looking at that at all. None of our business. If you're thinking, oh no, I don't know if I'm going to qualify for budget pay because I have a lot of stuff going on in my finances, don't worry about that either. We're not checking that either. You sign up, you're good to go. There's really no approval process, okay? So all these things combined are amazing, but I think maybe the best part about using budget pay on these beautiful items is this. No interest. Have you ever gotten a car with no interest? Have you ever gotten a house with no interest? No, because these are valuable items. And usually with valuable items in the real world, you have interest. But valuable items at Shop LC on budget pay, no interest, okay? So this is very, very exciting. I use it. Our team uses it. We shop along with you, okay? And so keep that in mind. Now, we also have a 30-day easy money-back inspection period, and I know you're not going to need it, but it's always nice to have that added confidence. We'll tell you a little bit more about that as the show continues. But yeah, just a lot of great resources. And by the way, a lot of these items are naturally going to hit over $50 in the price points, and you know what that means? That actually means that you're going to get free shipping, Free shipping, okay? That is awesome. One of our hosts, Deanna Lenz, she makes me laugh. She always says, you know what my favorite F word is? And I say, what? And she says, free shipping. And I just laugh so bad. And I think that's amazing. Everyone loves free shipping, right? I mean, hey, we work hard for our money. Absolutely. Every dollar counts. And so if you tell me free shipping on something, I'm absolutely going to snag that deal, okay? So we're going to offer that to you, okay? And we're going to offer so many other things. But if you get confused along the way, don't worry. I'm going to be explaining things throughout the show. If you have questions, guess what? Like I said, we're broadcasting live from Shop LC's Gem Fest. So all you have to do to get your questions answered is comment down below, okay? Our team is standing by here. We're going to see your comments in real time, and we're going to help you out with anything that you need to know. I promise. We got your back. But let's say you're maybe going into work, you're dropping off the kiddos at soccer practice or school or whatever you're doing on this beautiful Friday morning. Then you don't really have a lot of time, then don't worry. You can always use this resource that we have called your personal shopper number, okay? So that's going to be 888-835-2237. Now, that number is going to be displayed down in the chat below, so if you don't have it memorized, it's all good. And then also, I'll be repeating it throughout the show. But basically, we are the only, and I repeat, only at-home shopping network that has a personal resource number like this. So take advantage. It's 24/7. You can call during the show. You can call after the show. It doesn't matter. If you need help finding your right size for your rings, we got your back, okay? If you need help splitting up your payments across multiple cards, we got your back. Whatever you need, we got your back, okay? So don't be shy. There are no silly questions, as my math teacher used to say in math class. There are no silly questions, so ask away. We're going to help you out, okay? Now, guys, like I said, we're going to hop into your Moissanite, but before I show you the very first item, I do want to let you know something. Shop LC very much cares about giving back, and I mean that with like every ounce of my soul, because we have a program here and it's called Your Purchase Feeds, okay? So basically it's called that because your purchase is literally gonna feed a child who might not have immediate access to food. Now I'm gonna tell you something. There are about 18 million folks that go without food every single day across the whole globe, across the planet. And so to be able to say that we've actually delivered, get this, 60 million meals so far through Your Purchase Feeds by selling beautiful products like this at a fraction of the cost, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. So help us to continue that trend. We work with nonprofit organizations here in the United States of America, like No Kid Hungry, like Backpack Friends, as well as organizations that are nonprofit groups in India. And that's going to be a beautiful group called Akshaya Patra. Okay? So it's very, very exciting. A lot of times parents will basically not send their kiddo to school unless they have immediate access to food because they need to work to help earn a living for the family. So to be able to have something like this that really contributes is heartwarming in every way. All of us here at Shop LC give back in our own personal lives, in our own personal manners. And so to be able to work for a company that cares about giving back too, I mean, that's the best thing I could have ever asked for. You know, my parents taught me to give back, and we're doing it here with my beautiful Shop LC family. That's crazy, okay? So keep that in mind, and maybe, just maybe, with this first item that I show you here today, you can help us to deliver one more meal. All right? So let's go ahead and hop into it. I'm excited. The first item that we actually have is going to be certified, which is very, very cool, actually. Okay, so this is going to be a certified, actually I'll leave this one on. This is going to be a certified piece, and it is going to come with the certification documentation. So this could be used for your insurance purposes. This could be used for your estate sales. This could be used for bragging rights. This could be used for gift-giving purposes, whatever the case is. This particular certification is actually going to be your GRA certification, so Global Gemological Research Academy, okay? So keep this somewhere safe, maybe like a safe, or maybe keep it in a flood-proof folder or something like that. And we'll definitely make sure that you have that authentication third-party resource proving that you have what you say you have, okay? So really, really good stuff there, absolutely. And this is the piece, okay? It is a gorgeous solitaire ring. And this is going to be a gorgeous solitaire ring that has 6 prongs. Now, I don't know if you know this, but usually 6 prongs is going to represent a designer appeal, and that's pretty awesome, okay? So to have this designer appeal with 6 prongs, no distraction along the shoulders, about a 1 millimeter minimum width, hugging your finger, that's spectacular. Now, I will say, right now, it looks like we have about 14 left here in your size 10. It looks like we have 1 left in your size 5, 3 left in your size 6, 30 left in your size 7, 4 left in your size 8, and 3 left in your size 9, okay? So these are going to be selling out pretty rapidly, but the thing that you need to know here is that you are actually going to have your precious metal, okay? Your precious metal is going to be one that is absolutely off the charts, and it's going to feature 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to have 5 of those round moissanites on either side of the shoulders, so very, very special, okay? Now, this is going to be very, very slightly included a 1. It's a carat 40 on the finger, and it's actually called your Forever Sparkle Ring, okay? Now, this is crafted in your rhodium over sterling silver, so you are going to have that bright metal finish that's going to be very complementary to the actual gemstone, and it is a 5-star rated piece. The thing with our verified buyers is just that. They're verified. They're not random commenters. So when we say that there's a 5-star rating by someone that's been there, done that, that means they've actually purchased this ring for themselves or for their loved ones, and they've been able to really fall in love with it and give you their honest opinion as far as a review, okay? So that's awesome. Now, if you order this ring today, chances are you're probably going to get it delivered maybe the 22nd, the 23rd, 24th of this month. We do have 24-hour shipping, so that's awesome. And then we also have 30-day easy money-back inspection periods, which is also awesome. So, I mean, I'm telling you, we're pulling out all the stops for something like this, okay? Now, we have your sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Currently, no half sizes available, but this is a beauty. Now, if you walk into any retail store, jewelry store, you're going to be looking at least a minimum of $700 for a piece like this, okay? Because it's valuable in every single way. The design, the carat weight, the gemstone, I mean, everything comes together, and it's pricey. But we're not going to be giving it to you for $70 or $700 range. No, no, no. We're going to be giving it to you for 87% off, and that's going to be $89.99. So once you apply that with the Live 25 promo code as well as the budget pay, that is triple savings, you're getting this for $16.87 over the course of 4 months, okay? So this is awesome in every way. Look, you're going to want to tap the top of your screen so you can get some more information on this piece. Doesn't mean you're making a purchase right now, but by golly, you're going to want to get in on this piece because we don't have many left, okay? So an absolutely fabulous occasion, and I'm excited about it, okay? Great way to kick off the show. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and move on excuse me, to our next piece. By the way, guys, I'm battling a little bit of a cold, so thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I really appreciate that. But we're going to continue having so much fun pushing forward with your Moissanite, okay? Again, if you have any questions, go ahead and let us know, and we'll help you out. We are absolutely at your service. Okay, so the next piece we're going to have is a beautiful pair of earrings, okay? So these are going to be solitaire stud earrings. You're actually going to have 4 prongs holding together each one of these. And guess what? You're going to have 2 different metal works here, okay? That's very exciting. So you're going to have your yellow gold plating, and then you're also going to have the platinum over, okay? Platinum over sterling silver. So that's very exciting. Now, this is going to be a carat 10 on the ears. You're going to have a D color grade and very, very slightly included clarity. This is also going to be, like I said, the platinum over sterling silver, but check it out. We actually only have 79 left in the yellow gold, and we only have 221 left in the platinum over sterling silver. So to say that these are also selling out is going to be an understatement. They are absolutely selling out. Now, these are going to have your secure prongs. They're also going to have your pushbacks, which is awesome. And this is just an amazing opportunity to be able to own solitaire studs. Look, I'm going to tell you something. Everyone loves their solitaire studs. Men love it. Ladies love it. You can wear these to the gym. You can wear these to the gala. You can wear these anywhere. They're going to absolutely sparkle, okay? So this is going to sit in at about a 1/2 centimeter in the diameter. You truly have something spectacular, and you really have something that, again, is speaking to the true nature of Moissanite. That's why these are actually going to be certified, because they want to show the authenticity that this came from a meteor crater. That's crazy. It's crazy, okay? It's going to catch the light from every single angle. I don't care if you're in the natural lighting. I don't care if you're in the LED lighting, like right here, or even in the neutral lighting, okay, here at GemFest. So that's amazing to have that certification proving that you have what you say you have. So that is awesome, okay? It's going to perform beautifully no matter what, and that's the beauty of this. Now, they sell a lot of fine jewelry pieces. If you go on a cruise, oh my gosh. If you go to the airports, a lot of times they're going to have fancy jewelry stores at a lot of places. But here's the catch. Something like this design, this carat weight, this metalwork, all of the above, over there on the cruise line ships, at the airports, at the malls, this is going to cost at least $300 and beyond. I don't know about you, but I'm trying to stretch my dollar, okay? So here at Shop LC, we're not playing that game. Rather, we're giving you an immediate 86% off. That's crazy good. That's almost 90%. And honestly, 90% is almost free, okay? So I'm really excited about this. And think about it. You didn't do anything. You didn't lift a finger. All you did was came here to the live stream. That's a good deal. And then once you apply that immediate savings, you're looking at under $40. Think about that for a second. Under $40 for a D color grade. Listen, when I was in look, I got good grades in all my classes except for math, okay? Everyone knows I'm bad at math. But I love this little fact. In math class, if you get a D for your report card, it's bad. But guess what? In gemology, in jewelry, in geology, in fine jewelry collections, if you have a color grade D on your stones, that's like the best ever. D, E, F. Those are actually good grades in fine jewelry, even though they're bad grades in math class. And so here, yeah, guess what? You got yourself a D color grade. And that, if you ask me, is very, very powerful. So really the only question you have to answer is, well, by golly, do I want the yellow gold or do I want that platinum over sterling silver? keeping in mind, like I said, that your platinum currently is going for $1,500 and beyond. I'm giving you an approximation, okay? So if you incorporate the Live 25 promo code, if you incorporate the budget pay, then you're actually going to be looking at, get this, under $10. Under $10 for these pieces, okay? So this is awesome. $9.99 over the course of not one, not two, only 3 months. And that is pretty doable, okay? Now, again, we have plenty in stock in the platinum over sterling silver, but I say currently, that's the key word here. And then we are very, very low on that yellow gold, okay? So keep that in mind. Go ahead and tap the top of your screen if you want some more information. We'll definitely make sure that that tab opens up so you can look through the pieces. But most importantly, I say don't forget that Live 25 promo code, because that's where you get the most savings, okay? All right, guys, this is so fun. We already have 2 gemstones down, 2 beautiful designs, and the party is just getting started. Again, here live at GemFest at your Austin studio headquarters for Shop LC. Okay, so thanks so much for being here. We really love you guys. The next piece that we have, you already know, is going to be your Moissanite. The whole show is dedicated to this precious gemstone, and this piece is actually going to be, it's a version of a solitaire ring. Okay, it's a version of a solitaire ring. You're going to have an octagon cut Moissanite, which is going to be your geometric profile, very architectural. And then get this, you're actually going to have 2 tapered baguettes on either sides of the shoulders. Now, the actual band is not going to be tapered. The actual band is going to sit at about 2 millimeters in the minimum size. It's going to hug your finger in the most spectacular way. And then this actual octagon is going to sit at just above half a centimeter, okay? Now, as far as sizes, let me tell you what we're working with here, okay? So it looks like we're going to have about 77 left in size 7, which is pretty good. 24 left in your size 10, 8 left in your size 11, 9 left in your size 5, 24 left in your size 6, 70 left in your size 8, and only 44 left in your size 9, okay? This is why this matters. I don't know if you guys know this, but Shop LC actually broadcasts over 85 million viewers across the nation, okay? 85 million households. And then here on our live streams, we broadcast across multiple platforms. So that, you don't have to be good at math to know that's a lot of people watching. So that's a lot of people versus, what did I say? 77 in size 7, 8 left in size 11, 9 left in size 5. Think about that. The quantities here are not working in your favor, my friends. But you know what is working in your favor is the fact that you can get it here at a discount right now. Right now. You don't have to wait. Right now, this is sitting at 67% off. That's a whopping deal. That's over half off. Again, imagine buying anything half off. A house, a car, anything of value. You're going to jump on it. And this is the deal that you need to jump on right now. Because I promise you, and I'm not a betting gal. I don't like to bet. But I will bet this because I know I'm right. Anywhere else, you're looking at least $120 value for a piece like this. And guess what? Shop LC is giving you a better deal. Under $40 for a carat 30 on your finger. Can you believe that? For 5 gemstones. For 5 total gemstones of that gorgeous Moissanite. Okay? So all you need to do is lock down that Live 25 promo code, lock down that budget pay, and then honestly, in 1 month, you can get this, you get the first payment taken care of, and everything else will follow suit. Okay? We have 24-hour shipping. We are not wasting your time. We are not wasting our time. We are getting this baby delivered to you ASAP. And by the way, Shop LC has this thing called Shop to Bill to. Okay, and basically we can bill to you and then maybe deliver it to a loved one if you want to surprise them. That's awesome. Or maybe you want to do the reverse. In my case, I would bill to my brother and send it to me. Whatever works for you, whatever the case is, it's really cool to know that you have that option. Okay, ship to, bill to. So very, very excited about that, guys. Again, tap the top of your screen. We'll get you some more information on this piece. And remember, that budget pay is $29.99 for 3 months, no interest. All right. So very good. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on. Again, if you have any questions, please call your personal shopper number. I, again, promise we are the only at-home shopping network that has this resource, which is wild. And it's not a number where you can just be like, what are your hours? Like, no, this is a personalized assistance number. If you are watching and you're like, wait, what did she say about budget pay? Wait, what did she say about that coupon code? Or what was she talking about? And you need a little bit more of that extra personalized assistance. We got your back there, okay? So give us a call. It's in the comments down below, 888-835-2237. Okay. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Really appreciate you. Again, we are broadcasting live from our studio headquarters in Austin, Texas, okay? We have live stream studios. We have broadcast studios. We have a lot going on. Right now, as I mentioned at the top of the show, our vendors are currently getting set up. We have a lot of folks that are going to be coming on by. We are so excited. We're going to have downtown Austin adventures. We're going to have auctions for the best of the best deals by our certified GIA gemologists. I mean, you name it, we have got it. And by the way, we're going to have food. Maybe one of my favorite parts. Food trucks and music and all kinds of good stuff, okay? So please put this on your radar for today, tomorrow, and if not for the next event. I promise we're always going to make sure you're invited, okay? All right. All right, guys, thank you so much again for sticking with me through through my voice right now. The next piece that we have is actually going to be another octagon cut. Okay, so here's the thing about the octagon cut. This is going to be a pendant. Let me show it to you. The octagon cut is actually going to be one of the most contemporary designs. So if you're thinking,
one
man,
of my favorites, Danielle.
Oh my gosh, me too, actually. No, me too. Like, actually, I think it might be one of everyone's favorites. It's so contemporary. It is one of those pieces you don't need to know someone's kind of style to know they're going to love the octagon cut. And that's super, super awesome. This is a spectacular dispersion. And you'll look inside and you're going to notice this gemstone is going to have about 50 facets inside, okay? It is absolutely gorgeous. You're going to have a bottom to bail that is going to be integrated. Bottom to bail, you're looking at just above a centimeter, and then in that bail, you're actually going to have two tapered baguettes that are upside down. That's a really nice effect. That's like, this is what I call going above and beyond. This is like if I go tell somebody, hey, drop down and give me 20 push-ups, and they're like, okay, and they do 50. Like, that's like extra credit. You didn't have to go that hard, and yet you did. This is the design team, how hard they went. They didn't have to put those baguettes in that form, and yet they did. Why? Because they care. This is an ever true piece, guys. This is a 10, a carat 10 on the pendant. And I always say this because I really want to put this into perspective. Most folks, and I don't care what age, it could be a young adult, teenager, adult, whatever. Most folks are going to go their whole lives without ever even owning half a carat. Okay, 50 points of a carat. That is pretty crazy, okay? And here you're getting a full carat plus 10 points. And it's crafted in stainless steel with the platinum bond, okay? Now with the platinum bonds, you can always tell that it's platinum compared to just your simple stainless steel, which is also a precious metal, amazing, I mean, in every way, because it's going to be slightly weightier, okay? But it's not heavy, and that's the key point here. It's not heavy, but it's slightly weightier. Now this is going to have your lobster claw clasp. It is absolutely gorgeous. And the thing is that this pendant is going to have that I guess I would say goes with everything value, okay? Now, according to what I see here, it looks like we have only about 229 of these left. That is not a lot that we are going to be working with, okay? 226 left, so that's not a lot at all. But you're still getting in on a fabulous opportunity. And guess what? We still have that savings. Now, Moissanite is actually going to rank, it's going to register at 9 1/4 on the Mohs scale of hardness. And I need you to really think about that for a second. That means that this is a durable gemstone. Now, if you take your diamonds, that is a perfect 10 on the Mohs scale, which means it is the hardest mineral we have on planet Earth, on the whole planet, okay? The only thing that comes second to diamond is going to be your sapphire and your ruby, okay? So if you have a moissanite here, and it is right smack dab in the middle, a 9 1/4, I mean, you got yourself a pretty durable gemstone times 3 because you have 3 of the gemstones here in the pendant, okay? So this is awesome in every single way. So excited about that. And this is definitely going to be one of those situations in which you love everything that you are getting. And by the way, this is going to sit in at 20 inches on the neckline. So that's actually called your matinee length. It's not going to be too long. It's not going to be too short. It's kind of just the best of both worlds. And this cable chain... I jumped ahead of my brain. I was going to say, this chain is a fine link cable chain, and it does have a lobster claw clasp, okay? So $180-ish around there on the marketplace, but you're going to be getting it for 78% off, and so that's going to be $39.99. So hop on this deal. Guys, call your personal shopper number. Add this to your cart. This is less than $10 on your budget pay. That is $9.99 over the course of 3 months for a fabulous moissanite emerald cut, okay? So it's beautiful. All right, so tap right there at the top of your screen. That's going to prompt your, wherever you're watching, phone, computer, whatever the case is, to give you a tab with all the information on this piece. Because I am just kind of giving you some summaries on these pieces. Because if I talked really, if I literally told you everything I actually wanted to say about each one of these pieces, I'd be here like all day long for like 3 days. So I'm giving you some summaries of the best points, but you want to go ahead and tap the screen so you can read up more about these pieces on your own, okay? So really great stuff. One of my favorite items, one of John's favorite items. Beautiful. DJ, you like the emerald cut too, right?
They're pretty good.
Yeah. It's one of everyone's favorites, I'm telling you. So get in on it while you can, guys. Okay, we're going to move on. Like I said, we are actually it's 10:30 a.m. Central Time already. Oh my gosh. So look, if there's anyone just tuning in now, welcome. Danielle here with our team. We have an amazing team here all across the board, but right now John and DJ are with me. And as you can see, we're in a different environment. Guess what? It's your Gem Fest, baby. We're having so much fun at Gem Fest for this year as far as July goes. But don't worry. We're going to have another Gem Fest event. Usually in the next 3 or 4 months is probably going to be the next projected event. So stay tuned. We'll let you know when that happens. But I'm telling you, like I said earlier, we have tons of vendors setting up. We have a lot of fun happening. We're going to have appraisals offered at nominal costs, and if you know something about appraisals, you know that it can get expensive. It actually varies as far as the price point from town to town. And that, to me, has always seemed very unfair. But as my mom says, life is not fair. So here at Shop LC, I very much appreciate that we have appraisals offered at nominal cost, $55 and beyond, because it feels like Shop LC is kind of righting the wrongs in the world and making things fair. And that's awesome. By the way, if you have any jewelry that's broken, okay, or it needs a repair or cleaning, then you can bring it on over and we'll help you out at free of charge, okay? Another word, free, where we get to fall in love with that, okay? So welcome guys. We're very happy to have you here. Now, if you're just tuning in, we are talking about Moissanite this entire show, and it's one of your most precious gemstones because of that diamond like fire without the diamond like the price tag, okay? So let me show you this next piece. Now, I don't know if you're perhaps you're a rose gold person. A lot of people love rose gold for a lot of reasons. Maybe their favorite color is pink. Maybe they love a little bit of a feminine touch. By the way, I have heard it said that real men wear pink, and I'm just saying rose gold is in that category. This is going to be a fabulous bracelet, a part of your Ever True collection. And guess what? We have 3 different sizes for this bracelet. Now, excuse me, here's the thing. People sometimes are like, oh, I don't know what size my wrist is. I'm here to tell you, I don't care what size your wrist is, and you shouldn't care either. The thing that matters is how do you want it to fit on your wrist? Do you want it to fit looser? Do you want it to fit kind of just the perfect length? Do you want it to fit a little bit tighter? It's up to you. That's what you need to consider, okay? Just like your necklaces. You're not here measuring your neck. You don't buy a necklace and you're like, let me measure my neck real quick. No, you buy a necklace and you're like, how do I want it to fit? Looser up here, taller, shorter, like where do I want it to fall, right? That's the same mentality we need to have with our bracelets, okay? Now, 3 different sizes. What are those? Well, we have a 6.5 size, but bad news, only 10 of those left. We have a 7.25 inch size. Bad news, only 24 of those left. And then we have an 8-inch size. Bad news, only 55 left. I know that sounds like a lot. It doesn't sound like it's bad news, but I promise it is, okay? So these are considered low stock. Now, I will say, we used to have a larger size, but y'all have scooped them up. They're gone. Y'all have taken advantage of all of them, which is good, but that means we'll have only those 3 sizes left. Now, here's the deal, okay? I'm going to tell you something that's different about all these 3 sizes, and then I'm going to tell you something that's the same, and I think you're going to like the part that's the same. The thing that's different is that the 6.5 inch size is a carat 40, the 7.25 inch size is a carat 65, and then the 8 inch size is a carat 75. That's what's different about them. This is the part I think you're going to like. What's the same, regardless of what size you get, regardless of what carat weight you get, is that this is all going to be sold for one price. Only one price. So you're getting the same exact price point, even though you might have actual more carat weight. That's wild. You're getting the same price point, even though you might have actual more gold weight or metal weight. That is insane, okay? So pay attention here. About a $500 value, okay? You're getting it for 88% off. That's going to be $59.99 for about 15 moissanites, round bezel set, no prongs to distract, and then you have that really nice bone shape and silhouette in there, okay? And by the way, this is going to have your tab insert. And another case in which Evertrue just went exceptionally beyond when they didn't even have to is that if you'll notice right here on the actual on the tab insert, you have one round gemstone, and they didn't even have to do that there, but they did, okay? So definitely consider mixing and matching your metals here. Consider adding this to your collection. You're going to be so glad that you did. All right, guys, so tap the top of your screen. Take advantage of this piece, absolutely. And we're going to go ahead and move on down the line. By the way, make sure you're visiting shoplc.com because we have a lot of really great deals there. We have even some loose gemstones. And in case you're not aware, we can help you create those loose gemstones into pretty much anything that you want. I mean, you could tell us, hey, I want this to be a pendant, or I want this to be a bracelet with my initials on it. Whatever the case is, you can let us know, and we will make sure to get you that vision come to life. And that's really, really awesome. By the way, I also wanted to mention we have a mobile app, okay? Okay, the mobile app is going to be a great opportunity for you because it's iOS friendly, it's Android friendly. You can put the mobile app on your tablet, your iPad, you can put it on your phone, doesn't matter. We have some really, really great deals, and that's going to be so exciting. So take advantage of that as well. All right, guys, thanks again for hanging in there with me as I kind of battle this cold, but I really appreciate you for hanging out with us at GemFest. It is so fun. The next piece, oh, this is so funny. I was actually just telling DJ about Jade earlier because I met one of my girlfriends from church. She's a new friend, and her name was Jade. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I told her, did you know your name is a gemstone? And she's like, no, I didn't know that. And I was telling her all about it. Anyway, so you have your Jade here. This is actually going to be your black Jade. It's a D color grading. And then you're also going to have your Asher cut Moissanite, okay? So it's a DeJoy piece, rhodium over sterling silver, and it's a 16 karat 35 opportunity, okay? That's very, very special. Now, you're going to have about a 1/2 centimeter band, which that's very substantial if you ask me. And then you're going to have a princess cut Moissanite smack dab in the center, okay? So this is actually going to be the Asher cut, so it's going to have those mirror-like facets. And the thing is, we're going to have 15 left in your size 7. We're going to have 4 left in your size 10. We're going to have 3 left in your size 11. We're going to have 1 left in your size 5, 2 left in your size 6, 9 left in your size 8, and 1 left in your size 9, okay? So to recap, we're going to have your sizes about 5 to 11 with no half sizes available, okay? So really, really beautiful. Now, the Moissanite in this case is going to be highly resistant to scratching, so that's going to be something really nice. It's also going to kind of resist chipping a lot better than a lot of the other gemstones that are out there. And then, of course, the black jade is going to bring you a really nice smooth polish, which is awesome. And then also, you have something that's going to have a lot of brilliance and then a wonderful contrast with the black of the jade, okay? So, yeah, some really, really great deals here. A 16 karat 35 piece. This could be an ideal, maybe a wedding band piece, especially if you want something that's non-traditional. And especially maybe, gentlemen, you might love the black jade look. That would be awesome. So, it's really beautiful. And you're really going to have something that is easily maintained. I mean, look at that beauty. You don't want to have to worry because you're so busy doing all the other things of life. You don't want to have to worry about cleaning your gemstone, okay? So a lot to love here, absolutely, and I'm so excited about that. So yes, get in on this deal. If you're like, you know what, I want to buy this, but I'm not sure what my right size is, then it's okay. We'll help you out with that. If you're like, I want to buy this for my loved one, but I'm not really sure what right size they are, it's okay. We'll help you out with that too. Let's say, if you order it today, you're probably going to get it delivered the 22nd, 3rd, 4th, around there. And it is a 5-star rated item, by the way, so that's very, very impressive. Now, the other thing I want to tell you is that this is going to not just be that bold contrast, but you're also going to have tension-inspired settings there with 4 prongs, okay? So everything kind of just comes together super, super nicely here. And that's something to be appreciated. It absolutely is, okay? So I'm really... So I'm really happy about that. And then the other thing is that you're going to have that precise faceting in the Asher cut that's going to come together beautifully. So that's going to be in addition to the symmetry. If you cut this ring in half, it's going to have bold symmetry, which is very, very attractive. And this jade is so bold that it can be seen from a mile away. I mean, it's definitely one of those pieces that you notice no matter how far away you are, okay? So there's a lot to love there, absolutely, and we're very, very excited to be able to offer this to you. The problem is, like I said, this is low stock. And by the way, this does require expert faceting, okay? And I'll explain that to you a little bit later on in the show, actually. But expert faceting for sure, okay? So instead of paying a $700 worldly price, you're going to get it at shop low cost for 89% off, which is almost 90% off, which is almost free. And you're going to lock it down for $79.99. So if you use the budget pay, that's only $20 only over the course of 4 months. $20 over the course of 4 months. And then once you apply that Live25 promo code, then you're getting it for $14.99. Okay? So really, really good stuff. Get it while you can, and then tap the top of your screen for more information. All right, guys. The great thing about gemstones is that gemstones can come in different colors, okay? So, for example, your diamonds come in a variety of colors. Your white zircons, variety of colors. Multi-tourmalines, variety of colors. Actually, your multi-tourmalines are going to be the one gemstone that we have on this planet that have the most color varieties, which is pretty cool. But you know what has some pretty cool colors is the jade. I just finished showing you the black jade. Guess what? That's not the only color that we have, okay, in the world. You're also going to have your natural jade. So your natural jade is gorgeous. Excuse me. Your natural jade is gorgeous. Take a look at that. This is going to be a round Paraiba moissanite inside. I have so many things to tell you about this. My brain is going crazy. Where do I start? Okay, I guess I'll start with the actual color of the grade, or the actual color of the jade. So this is a 13 karat. My brain switched him up. This is going to be a 13 karat 75 piece. Okay, the first thing that pops into my head that I want to tell you is that jade is very interesting because what you want to do, and you know what, I'm going to use my phone light for this real quick. What you want to do is you want to hold up your jade kind of like this when you're buying it, and then you want to kind of shine the light. And when you see that the light shines through, bingo, that's a good jade. If you see that the light doesn't shine through, not a good jade. And I'm going to give you a little secret, a little hint. At Shop LC, I promise you, every single jade that we have is going to let the light shine through, okay, when it's a natural jade. And that's very important, okay? I'm telling you this for a reason. I don't want you to waste your money. I need you to become the expert smart shopper that you already are times 11 million, okay? And I want you to get in on good jades. And this is a good jade, okay? You saw for yourself. You saw with your own eyes. You saw how the light shined through. That's a good jade for you. Now, as far as the band, this is going to be about a 1/2 centimeter in the width. And then, of course, it's a solitaire design. And you're going to have a triple prong, okay? A triple prong set in rhodium over sterling silver, which is very impressive, and we love that in every single way. Now, as far as the Paraiba moissanite, okay, this is a moissanite, make no mistake about it, but like I said, different gemstones come in different colors. Well, this is going to be one of those, okay? And it's very exciting. Now, I also want to tell you, jade is going to come, okay, kind of like when you have an amethyst, you're going to have the rough, and then you're going to get that geode, and then you're going to buff it and polish it and cut it until it becomes that beautiful fine jewelry piece. Well, the jade is kind of the same process, just a little different. Basically, with every jade piece, I don't care if it's a ring, I don't care if it's a necklace, I don't care what it is. If it's jade, okay, not just at Shop LC, but anywhere in the world, you're going to have a jade that comes in a big block. It's probably going to be about maybe this size, okay, at the smallest at least. And then that block is going to go ahead and be cut down, polished down, buffed down to become the smooth essence that this is. And I will also tell you a warning here. With jade, you want to make sure you get the right size. Anything else, we're able to pretty much size it down. Sometimes silver, not so much, but pretty much anything else we can size down to fit your beautiful finger. But with jade, you need to make sure you get the right size. Otherwise, you need to just get a different size. I'm telling you this for a reason, guys. I want you to appreciate all the magic that jade has to offer. And you know what? We have a lot of these, so don't worry about it, okay? That's the least of your worries. We have sizes 5 to 10. That means you even have a thumb ring here, okay? Gentlemen, get in on your natural jade too. We have 4 left in your size. 10. We have 3 left in your size 5. We have 5 left in your size 6. Let me see. Oh my gosh, we have only 1 left in your size 7. If you're a 7, go get her. Oh my gosh. We have 5 left in your size 8, and we have 8 left in your size 9. Okay? So this is a beautiful opportunity. Again, nearly 14 carats. And you get to tell people you have nearly 14 carats on your finger. That's wild. Not everyone can say that. I'm going to tell you that, okay? You're going to have bragging rights, exclusive bragging rights. Especially because someone's going to look at this and be like, hey, you know what? I noticed you have jade on your finger. I know that's pretty expensive. And you're going to be like, yeah. And they're going to say, how much was it? You could say 10. You could say 10. And they're going to be like, $10,000? And you can just let them assume. Because really, you got it for $10.99. It's $109.99. And if you use the budget pay, or actually if you use the promo code, that's 25% off that. Okay? So lock this down right now. We have 24-hour shipping. We have 24-hour shipping. We have super fast delivery after that. And this is going to be, I mean, if you order it today, you'll probably get it delivered by the 22nd, maybe the 24th. Okay? So, a fabulous item. Go ahead and tap right here at the top of your screen, and then we will we'll get you some more information on this piece. Absolutely gorgeous. And remember, it's all with your Moissanite. So that's the star power here on the show. All right, my friends, thanks again so much for hanging out here with us. If you're not already a part of our Shop LC VIP page club on Facebook, go ahead and join. What are you waiting for? Right now, we have a lot of members. We have thousands of members, and it keeps on growing, which is awesome. And I'm going to tell you what, you don't have to pay to join. You don't have to pay a membership. You don't have to do anything to keep your membership. Basically, you sign up, you're good to go. And it's helpful because you can stay in the know on what's going on here at Shop LC. It's helpful so you can stay in the know on what's going on here at GemFest, which is where we are right now. And it's also just helpful so you can know about our team and exclusive updates on things, and of course the deals, right? Because that's why we're all here. So go ahead and sign up for that. And then also follow us on social media. Shop LC can be found on Instagram. We are on YouTube. We are on TikTok. And we have Facebook. We are on all kinds of platforms. So go give us a follow. Become an official part of the family that you already are a part of. Okay? Really good stuff. All right. Let's go ahead and continue forward, guys, with our Moissanite show. Okay. So the next piece that we have is going to be an amazing, let's see here. Oh, okay, this is going to be a ring. This is actually a beautiful ring. I believe I've showcased this with DJ a couple times. Take a look at the majesty here. Take a look at the beauty of the bracelet. I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to show the bracelet first real quick. This is what happens when I get excited. We're going to have the gorgeous bracelet, and this is going to be a tennis bracelet, okay? A Moissanite tennis bracelet, 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver, and this is a 15 karat and a half piece. So I'm really, really excited about that. Here you're going to have emerald cut moissanites. You're going to have a beautiful slight spacing in between each one of those gemstones. And then you're going to have the tab insert, okay? So very, very cool in every single way. And you have something that really stands out. Now, with this particular piece, it's going to measure about 1/2 centimeter in the width. And then each one of those emeralds is going to be just over 1/2 centimeter in the height or in the length, okay? Now, for this bracelet, you actually have 3 different options as far as the sizing. You have 8 left in your size 6.5 inches. You have 13 left in your size 7.25 inches, and you have 4 left in your size 8 inches. Now, maybe you have a small enough ankle. This could be an anklet for you. I mean, it depends on you. But I will say the 7.25 inch size is going to be your standard wrist size. Okay, so really amazing, and it's crafted in 14 karat yellow gold. So your 14 karat yellow gold is actually going to be about a 58% purity. And then the rest is going to be alloys mixed in for the durability and for the strength of the piece. Okay? So that's awesome. 14 parts gold of 24 total parts. You have 10 karat gold, you have 14 karat yellow gold, you have 18, 22, 24, and that's as far as what's allowed in the United States. So really you're getting precious metal value for a fraction of the cost, which is pretty cool, okay? So that's the look here, and actually no matter what size you have, you're still going to be looking at a 15 karat and a half piece, which is very, very cool, okay? So really great stuff. Absolutely. And we're just excited that we have it here. So this is going to be, Hunter Pelt's in the house. This is going to be a $2,800 value. And we're giving it to you for 89% off. So that's going to sit in at $299.99. Go ahead and apply that budget pay and promo code. And then you could literally tell people, yeah, this bracelet's $2,800 minimum. And I say minimum because it's a minimum. It could go up from there, depending on where you go. But if you go to Shop LC, then you're getting it as low as $44.99 over the course of 5 months, okay? So lock this down. I cannot emphasize it enough, okay? Tennis bracelet, a twist with the emerald cut, with the tab insert, and even an emerald on the tab. I mean, ooh la la. This is
ooh la la, you were here till 6 a.m. What are you still doing here?
What are you doing here? You're a workaholic too. I saw him here too at 1 a.m. Just saying.
Listen, Gym Fest is the place to be. Where are you?
Where are you guys? I know. No, they're here with us. They're shopping, Hunter. Oh my gosh, Hunter Pelt, great stuff. So yeah, get in on this deal. Tap the top of your screen, and we're gonna get you some more information, guys. All right, good stuff. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Again, as you know, we're here at Gem Fest. Everything is getting put together. We're very excited. We have a lot of our vendors that are being set up right now, or they're setting up right now, rather. We have some great deals. We have some really cool auctions that are going to be taking place. And did I mention a fashion show? Oh, yeah, darling. We're going to have a fashion show. And it's going to be so great, okay? Some of our team members have been setting up for this, like, literally throughout the night. I was here, like, literally throughout the night, and we had people just making sure every speck of this place was ready because we love you. This is your home. We love opening the doors to your community, and you are welcome, okay? You are welcome to come on by. So please come on by. We would love to host you, and that's so fun. It kind of reminds me of like giving gifts. Like it's nice to get gifts, obviously, but it's also nice to give a gift and see how happy it makes people. And that's actually our motto, is delivering joy. So yeah, it's fun to go to parties, but it's more fun to host. We love seeing your faces, the look on your face when you come and get great deals and have a good time. And also, I'll just say this, we love putting a face to the name. A lot of times you guys are writing in and asking us questions and shopping with us, and we love that, but we want to see you in person. So please, if you can't make this one, make it a chance to come on to the next one. We would love to host you, okay? So much love, guys. All right, so we're going to continue on with the show. Yes, we are. Right now we have another Moissanite piece, and this is the one that I think was stealing my attention earlier. It's a little blinding, I'm going to say, in a good way.
Oh, yeah.
It is. I feel like I should have brought my sunglasses for this one. It is beautiful. Look at this. You're going to have a split shank, and your eye immediately goes to that center stone. Oh my gosh. So basically, and I can't even believe what I'm about to say, but it's not April Fool's. I'm not kidding around. So listen to what I'm going to say. You're going to have 161 facets on this center gemstone. I don't know if you understand how precious that is. I don't understand if you understand how meticulous that is, how intricate that is. That is an amazing opportunity. And then you have a split shank there. So everything falls together really wonderfully. You're actually going to have a bit of a graduated design. So some larger moissanites tapered onto some smallers, and then larger smallers. And then the back side of the band is going to be about a 1.5 millimeter minimum size. So that's awesome. Okay? So a lot to love here in every way. Currently, you're going to be looking at 1 left in your size 11, 2 left in your size 10, 2 left in your size 7, about 8 left in your size 9. And I'm going to tell you what, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we ran out of your size 5. But I'm also the bearer of good news. We still have your sizes 6 to 11, no half sizes available. So this is an amazing opportunity. It is a 3-carat gemstone, which is awesome. And it really is going to be kind of great for your bridal gifts, engagement gifts. It's going to be great for, of course, the classic sparkle. And it looks absolutely beautiful. It's equally delicate in the designs as well as when you see it in person. And I'm going to tell you what, there are certain pieces, certain gemstones that you kind of want to see in person because it just has more of that personality shining through. That's going to count for your Australian opal, for your opal light. That's going to count for, gosh, a lot of pieces. Oh, for sure, the blue star sapphire, the Indian star sapphire. Oh my gosh, those pieces for sure. And I'm going to go ahead and include on that list your moissanite, okay? Because it is one of those pieces you have to see in person. So yeah, some really, really great stuff. This catches attention from across the room, and you are working with, actually, DJ, can I see how many gemstones are on there? Sorry. Thank you so much. 161 facets, and you have, drum roll, you actually are going to have over 100 gemstones. Are you kidding me? Let me see. We're going to double check this because that sounds too good to be true. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's the case. Okay, so some really great deals here. I cannot believe it. Imagine telling your friends you have that many gemstones, a transparent average clarity, a 9.5 Mohs scale. I mean, this is incredible. Guys, this is one of those deals that if you don't get now, you're going to have the fear of missing out, as they say. So get in on it as soon as you can. Tap the top of your screen right there. Right there. It's easy to do. And then as soon as you do that, you're going to get the good deal. Okay? So $20.99 over the course of 5 months. You're going to be excited about that. And we are too, because you're going to own this precious baby. All right. So we're going to go ahead and move on down the line, guys. Again, thanks so much for hanging out with us. I'm going to tell you something. I'm actually going to keep this ring on. Why? Well, you guys already know how that goes, because I have a matching pendant to show you, and this is going to be fabulous. All right. Oh my gosh, this is a matching pendant. Okay, DJ, I need to know how many gemstones are in this one. Let's see, guys. Hold on one second. We're going to check for you.
49.
Okay, thank you, DJ. So DJ has confirmed for us we have 49 total gemstones in the pendant. That is pretty wild, okay? So 18 inches on the neckline. This is going to be a spring closure, and on the back side, it actually is going to be stamped Italy. Guess why? Because it actually is made in Italy. That's pretty crazy. You don't see this very often for this type of design. Now, this, like I said, 161 facets, so it's going to be the same as your ring. So yeah, you have a combination power here. And this is going to be in rhodium over sterling silver. So 18 inches on the neckline. It is going to be very suiting for that moissanite, especially when you have a 2 carat 75 piece. So look, I'm showing you the ring and the pendant. Let's do some comparisons, okay? Both the ring and the pendant are DeJoy pieces. Both the ring and the pendant are 161 facets. Both the ring and the pendant have a Portuguese cut moissanite. Both the ring and the pendant have an 8.5 millimeter minimum size in the center gemstone. Both the ring and the pendant are eternal sparkle plastic design, which is awesome. And finally, both of the ring and the pendant are rhodium over sterling silver. The only difference between the ring and the pendant is this one thing, aside from one obviously being a ring and one being a pendant, is that the ring is 3 carats, okay, and the pendant is a 2 carat 75. But to the naked eye, you will not notice a difference, I promise. I'm going to tell you something else. Look at this chain. Take a look at this chain. This is going to be a super fine cable link chain. And guess what? The chain alone in rhodium over sterling silver, especially while your rhodium over sterling silver is sitting in at your $55 price per troy ounce hallmark as of today, July the 17th, 2026, means that you have something that's very valuable, okay? So that's awesome. For the pendant alone, it's going to sit at maybe just under $1,000, but we're going to give it to you for 86% off, and that's $139.99. So hop on this. Hop on the budget pay. That's less than $30 over the course of 5 months. And if you want to lower that number even more, which I think we all do, and that Live 25 promo code is going to bring that down by 25%. So you're looking at $20.99. Think about, and that's over the course of 5 months, no interest. So think about what you could spend $20 on. The other day I filled up my tank of gas in my car, and it was like, I kind of topped it off. It was about like $30. But that, even though it's helpful, it goes away, right? The gas is going to be gone eventually. Let's say you spend $20 on food. That's awesome. You need food, but it's going to go away eventually. But when you spend $20.99 here on budget pay for this is not going to go away. You're going to forever own 161 facets on the neck, 161 facets on the ring, and let me do the math real quick because I want to double check this for you. We're going to have oh yeah, here we go. We're going to have, I just want to show you, 63 plus, what was that number, DJ? It was 49?
46.
Oh, 49. Oh, 46. 46 plus 63. Okay, so you're going to have a total of 109 Moissanites. So you get to be the proud owner of 109 Moissanites here. That's crazy. I don't know if this is a bundle and save.
There's not.
Okay. So guys, this is going to be sold separately, but my oh my, what a deal. Get in on this as soon as you can, guys. A beautiful, beautiful combination. And what I like to call personally, your match made in heaven. Okay? So tap the top of your screen right here, and then actually if you scroll all the way down, once that link opens up, you will be directed to the ring. Just no bundle and save at the moment, but like I said, use the Live25 promo code and you're going to be a happy camper. I know that. Okay? So, last thing I want to tell you. This is the worst part. The only bad part. 21 left. That's the only bad thing I have to say. 21 left. So you have to get in on it as soon as you can. And if you have made the mistake that I have when I first started here, thinking, 21 left, it's okay. I'll check again after work or after school or whatever. No, my friends, no. It's not going to be there, I promise you. This morning on the TV side, we literally sold out of pretty much every single item. And I was wild. I couldn't believe it. Okay. And I was the one presenting them to you. That's crazy. So I'm telling you, okay, best friend, get in on this deal. Only 21 pendants left. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and hop into a colored Moissanite, okay? We did see this earlier with the Pata Eba Moissanite that was in your natural jade. That was an incredible variety, I mean, honestly. But now we're going to hop into your black and your white Moissanite ring. This is actually called your Black Majesty ring. It is, I mean, if I could think of one word, I think I would use the word majestic. This is a majestic ring, okay? So let me show you what this looks like. Black and white Moissanites, there you go. You have one center round. It's going to have a table facet. You're going to have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, about 12 to 13, 14, 15, around there facets, okay? 12 to 15 facets, I would safely say. And you're going to have 18 karat vermeil yellow gold over sterling silver. So what does that mean exactly? That means that you're going to have 78% purity. 78% purity on your on your finger with your gold, okay? And you're going to have the solid silver there, which is the 925. That's going to be 92.5% of that purity for the silver. Okay, so really great piece, absolutely. The white Moissanites are going to be on the shoulders there. Those are going to be, one second here. Okay, you're going to have 2 rounds on one side of the shoulders, and then you're going to have a marquee cut. Okay, and since I like to draw, I'm going to go ahead and show you what that looks like real quick. 2 rounds and a marquee. Okay. So this is your center gem. Then you have on either side of the shoulders 2 round white Moissanites and then 1 marquee. Okay, so black, white, white, white. Okay, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous look. Absolutely incredible. It is a showstopper. It is a steal of the deal. And right now, oh my gosh, we are actually low stock on this, guys. We do not have any more of your sizes 5, 6, or 11. Y'all have scooped those up, but we still have your sizes 7, 8, 9, and 10. We do not have any half sizes at the moment. Okay, so get in on this while you can. We have 10 left in your size 8. We have 16 left in your size 7, 8 left in your size 9, which is awesome, and a really great deal. Now, I will say you can get this in your 925 yellow gold over sterling silver, or you can get it in the rhodium over sterling silver. I mean, it's really up to you how you think this suits you best. It looks great on all complexions. It looks great against all wardrobe palettes, which is really awesome. And you're going to be excited to be able to get this ring, okay? Now, this ring is going to sit in at about 1 centimeter as far as the diameter, and then that band is going to be about a 1.5 millimeter size, okay? So really, really special in every way, about a $1,400 value, and we're giving it to you for 90% off. This is another occasion where I say it might as well be free, because this might as well be free, 90% off. And then you apply the promo code, that's 25% off. And like I said, sometimes we give you 30% off or 35% off. It just depends. You have to stay tuned. So that means 90% off plus 25% off. Guys, this is a whopping $139 and change. And I say that because that's not your final price. At least not if you use the budget pay and the promo code. Budget pay is 5 months, and the promo code means that you're getting this for $20.99. Think about that for a second. What's something that you have spent $20.99 on recently, and was it as valuable as authentic gold and as authentic white and black Moissanites? That's what you're going to need to know, okay? So, really great stuff here, absolutely, and we're so excited, okay? All right, guys, beautiful piece, very captivating. Again, we can help you find your right fit, so don't worry about that. So go ahead and tap at the top of your screen. Friendly reminder, if you need extra assistance, call your personal shopper number. That's going to be 888-835-2237. And yeah, we're going to be very excited about helping you out in any way that we can, okay? That number is also displayed down in the chat below, so that's great. Okay. We have just surpassed the 11 a.m. Central Time mark. Welcome, guys. Take a look around. We are live from GemFest. It's so exciting. We have a lot of our vendors setting up. We have a lot of the party basically just getting started. So stick around. It's a 2-day event. We're going to be live. We're going to be live here right now for this show. Excuse me. But we're also going to be having some great deals today, tomorrow. We're going to have a fashion show. We're going to have food trucks. We're going to have pretty much everything. Goodies, gifts, giveaways, all kinds of good stuff. By the way, make sure you're staying tuned to shoplc.com. We recently had a sweepstakes. It has ended now that GemFest has arrived. But, man, we gave away eau de parfums. We gave away traditional luggage travel sets. We gave away a lot of fun things. Apple iPhone 17. We also gave away Ray-Ban Meta glasses. That was so cool. And just stay tuned to shoplc.com so you can always know what's going on, okay? I promise we're always going to keep you informed. Okay, now we're going to move on to another Moissanite piece, and this is a DeJoy piece, okay? So, your DeJoy piece. DeJoy stands for delivering joy, which is our motto here at Shop LC. And the joy piece was, we had like a contest to see, what we should call this line. Someone came up with D''joy for delivering joy, and it stuck, and they're the ones that named this, so it's pretty cool. This is sorry, DJ. This is a fabulous, let me see. Okay, this is going to be a fabulous geometric accent, and guess what? You're going to have about a 1.5 millimeter size on either sides right there, okay? So it's a very geometric profile. This is going to sit in at 75% yellow gold, which is pure gold, and then that remaining percent, which actually 100 minus 75. Okay, so that's going to be 25% alloy, and then that's going to be 75% pure gold, okay? So 18 parts gold of the total 24 parts, okay? So it's very exciting. Those alloys are going to be added in for strength and durability, and then you have the beauty of the moissanites, okay? So let's check that out. You're actually going to have a 9x9 millimeter size there in an asher cut in the center, and then you're going to have a halo of round moissanites set with micro prongs. Those micro prongs are micro on purpose. It's a very intentional aspect because we want to make sure that it doesn't steal away from the power of the gemstone, okay? So I'm very excited about that. And by the way, this is going to be a 4 karat 20 piece. So that's awesome. Now, as far as the sizes, we also are going to be low stock here, okay? So we're looking at about 1 left in your size 6. We're looking at about 8 left in your size 7, about 5 left in your size 8, and about 4 left in your size 9. Currently, we do not have any half sizes, so just keep that in mind. And I'm very excited to be able to offer this opportunity here to you because this is going to be an advancement in technology. I'm going to tell you something. We have expert lapidaries in our DeJoy piece because we have over 3,000 skilled artisans overall. But these expert lapidaries, if they cut the gemstone in even the slightest angle wrong, the sparkle power can go away completely. Just like if they cut a premium Indian star opal wrong, that star is going to go bye-bye, and there goes the value of the gemstone. So we have to have these expert lapidaries. We have to have the orientation done in a very precise methodology, okay? And that's part of what makes this so special. Every part of this is done in a very exceptional way. So get in on this one. You really are going to have something that shines. You really are going to have something that doesn't lose its sparkle. You really are going to have something that lasts for generations. You really are going to have kind of a little bit of a vintage appeal in addition to that architectural aspect. And the emerald cut is very sophisticated, especially with those flashes of light that you're going to notice. Gentlemen, you can wear this ring too, okay? It's not just for the ladies. You have a cathedral lift here, okay? Very gorgeous. And then you're actually going to have 3 round moissanites on either side of the shoulders. So that's wonderful. And this moissanite can be paired with any other moissanite that you have here in your collection, okay? So beautiful in every way. If you did want to pair it with the octagon bracelet that we had here, that's also going to be really awesome. And yeah, I mean, it's just one of those pieces that you're really excited to have. I promise you, it's going to pair well no matter what. And the 18 karat yellow gold is going to be an exceptional opportunity, okay? Mixed metal designs are also very in. And this kind of has that mixed metal feel because you have the iciness of the moissanites and then you have the warm tone of the gold, okay? So super, super wonderful in every single way. And it's not overpowering, you know, it's not an overpowering opportunity, and so I think that's really, really special. It definitely is a piece that can transition easily from day to night, and it really is a piece that has excuse me, a lot of symmetry. Usually when you have symmetry, you're going to have something that really just lines up nicely, and that's going to be a wonderful opportunity here that complements both those casual outfits as well as those formal outfits, okay? So that's awesome in every single way, and yeah, a lot of gemstones on here as well. It is definitely a combination of that artistry. It is definitely a combination of that beauty. Excuse me. And it is going to be definitely a combination of something that celebrates those milestones of orientation, okay? Thank you so much. $26.99, guys, is going to be your final price here, which is very exciting considering that anywhere else this could go for possibly as high as 200 plus, okay? So a very, very good deal. Remember, 25% alloy, 75% of the gold, and you got yourself a steal of a deal, okay? So lock this down, and again, combine it with that emerald bracelet. That's going to be so exciting. All these pieces go well. There's no way you can say any diamonds don't go well together, any jades don't go well together, any multi-tourmalines don't go well together, and 100%, there's no way you can say no moissanites are going to be wrong together. I mean, it just goes, okay? So lock that down, absolutely. Tap the top of your screen right here, and then we're going to go ahead and show you some other pieces here, okay? All right. So let's see here. All right, guys, thanks again so much for hanging out with us. Don't forget, we have a personal shopper number. That's going to be 888-835-2237. And you can give us a call for anything that you need. All right, now, if you're just tuning in, guys, I want you to take a look. We are actually broadcasting live here from GemFest.
Danielle, I think we're going to have some VIPs come and join you
oh, my
here shortly.
goodness. But I've been waiting for that.
Have you been waiting for that? Yes.
We've been waiting for our special VIP family, guys. By the way, again, if you're just tuning in, please join our Facebook VIP page. It is so cool. Everyone loves hanging out. Everyone loves coming together. We just kind of help each other out as far as finding the best deals, the best prices, stuff like that. And we are very excited for our VIPs to join. I think I hear them. And that's very exciting, okay? So please be a member of that group. Like I said, it's free. You don't have any obligation. We're not going to make you do anything crazy to become a member or to stay a member. You just sign up and then you're good to go, okay? So that's pretty awesome. So join us, please, 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 and stick around because we are not done. Oh, no, the party is just getting started, guys. And by the way, we're going to have other live streams throughout the day. I'll also be here with you at 2 p.m. Central Time, and we'll have some more surprises there, some goodies, and some really great deals as always. So make sure you come back, okay? And of course, all our live streams are going to be always reposted on Facebook, so you can always go back and rewatch them. That way you don't miss out on any deals. All right, guys. So again, GemFest is happening right here, live and in person. So exciting, and we're going to go ahead and continue forward with this Moissanite show because everyone loves sparkles. I mean, that's the real deal, and we're going to continue on with a ring. Okay. So this ring is actually one that captivated me. It grabbed my attention from the get-go. And man, if I put on every single ring that really grabs my attention, then I would be wearing all of them at once. And I need to show you one at a time. I mean, these are beauties. This is going to be a traditional solitaire piece. You're not going to have anything along the shoulders to distract. You're going to have about a 2.5 millimeter band here, and it's a slight tapering. And then take a look at this majesty. This is a rock. this is a rock if I ever saw a rock. This is a rock that is definitely very valuable. It is going to sit in at about 1.5 centimeters, which is pretty powerful stuff, I'm just saying. And then on the inside of the band, you're going to have that signature 925 for 92.5 sterling silver. Okay, so remember, your silver currently is going for $55 per ounce on your United States global trading market. So this is impressive, and this is actually going to be a 10 carat 10 ring. Okay, I repeat, 10 carat 10. It's almost 10.5 carats. Now that center stone is going to be a 16 by 12 millimeter minimum size, and you're going to have something that is just so fitting. We have your sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. This is your next engagement ring. Fellas, if you propose, there ain't no way she gonna say no. This is a beautiful ring. We have 1 left in size 8. We only have 7 left in your size 7, maybe 3 left in your size 9. That's pretty much about it. And so you're gonna wanna hop on this as immediately as possible, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, the other thing I want to let you know again is that, well, here you're going to have plenty of facets. You're going to have a table facet, and you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to have maybe about 20 of the exterior facets. So that's pretty cool, okay? So an absolutely gorgeous piece in every single way. And then also, this is something where no two moissanites are going to be exactly alike, just like no two other gemstones are going to be exactly alike, okay? Hey Hoff, hey Sally, hey guys, welcome. Thanks so much for hopping on our stream. We really appreciate you. We're talking about moissanites here live from GemFest, but this is beauty that is meant to be worn. This is beauty that is meant to be seen, and that's something super, super powerful, okay? So get in on this. This is going to deliver that extraordinary sparkle, and like I said, we don't have many of these left. It is going to be your prime oval. And by the way, they've done scientific studies on the most attractive, all kinds of crazy studies, but the most attractive nail polish color, the most attractive shape in your fine jewelry, anything you can think of. And a lot of the studies are going to show that your oval shape is going to be one of the most flattering shapes because it's elongating, because it is beautiful, and because it stands out, okay? So that's really, really awesome. And you're going to have something that really bends the light. Because it's going to bend the light, that's going to give you more of the sparkle power. So there's a lot at hand here, okay? This is literally known for its living sparkle. It almost feels like the sparkle comes alive. And that's pretty cool. Think about this. This has been around, this gemstone has actually been around, like I said at the top of the show, since the 1800s, okay? And ever since then, we've been getting all this sparkle. Now, I'm going to tell you, you're actually going to have more fire than a diamond, okay? That's pretty crazy. That's very competitive. Moissanite's here to stay, and Moissanite is telling the diamond, I can take you on. It's telling you that. You have crazy fire here. And every facet is going to have a purpose. It's not like they just cut this in random ways and like, okay, that looks okay. No, every facet here is going to have an intention, okay? And you're going to have a windowing. You're going to have a slight table lift. And a slight tapering on the actual band. Now, we used to have this in your round center gemstone shape, but you guys have scooped all those up. So now we only have the the oval and then the princess cut, okay? The princess cut's actually going to be an Asher cut with those mirror-like facets, and then this one's going to be in your regular facets. So really, really awesome in every way, and this is going to be the same crystal structure that you get from the durability of 9 1/4 on the Mohs scale. So really awesome. Now, moissanite is so cool. It is not going to rust. Your moissanite is not going to rust. Your moissanite is not going to corrode. Your moissanite is going to be something that measures upon the gemstone itself, okay? And that's something super, super special. Order this today. Get it delivered maybe the 22nd through the 24th, I would say. And you're going to make sure that you are getting in on something that's going to lock in its value right now, okay? It is a historical gemstone. Moissanite has components about it that is just incredible, and that's always, always going to be something that delivers true value, okay? Especially at Shop LC. And when I say value, I'm talking at least $2,000, but here we're getting it for 86% off. So you're getting it for $279.99, okay? Do the budget pay. That's $56 $6 over the course of 5 months. Use the promo code. I mean, unless you wanted to stay it there. You can leave it there at that price if you want. But if you want to lower it, use the Live25 promo code, and that's going to be $41.99 over the course of 5 months, okay? So, a really great deal, absolutely, and I'm so excited about it. Tap the top of your screen. We'll get you some more information. Absolutely. All right, guys, thanks again so much for hanging out with us. You hear that sound? That's the sound of GemFest being held live here and in person at Shop LC's headquarters in Austin, Texas, guys. I don't know if you've ever been to Austin, but if you haven't, please come over one day. We'd love to say howdy. We'd love to welcome you to the family, and we would love to just kind of show you the best deals here in person. Okay, that sound right now is one of our amazing hosts and great people here at Shop LC, Hunter Pelt. We have a fashion show going on. We have auctions going on. We have vendors that are setting up. We have food trucks. We have all kinds of good stuff. Free jewelry cleaning. We have free repairs. We have goodies and giveaways and gifts. And I don't know if you've ever seen some of our gifts here at Shop LC, but we don't skimp on the gifts. We don't skimp on the prizes. On our sweepstakes alone that just ended yesterday, we've been giving away Ray-Ban Meta glasses, eau de parfums, traveling set, luggage designer cases. We've been doing a lot. We've been doing the most. And here at Shop LC's GemFest, we've been getting bigger and better every single time. And that's partly because of your feedback, okay? So please come on down. As you can tell, you open your ear flappers and you notice you have some really good partying going on. And I'm excited about that, guys. So please come on over. I don't want you to miss out on the fun. All right, but for now, I do want to thank you for hanging out with us online because that means the world. All right, guys, next piece that we have here is actually going to be, okay, this next piece is going to be an endless brilliance pendant, okay? So it is actually going to be crafted in rhodium over sterling silver. It looks so elegant against this black velvet, and it's going to fall at 18 inches on the neckline. Ooh, so here you're going to be looking at about 2 centimeters bottom to bail. It has a slight dangle, okay? And then this is going to be a smooth polished bail. And then here you're going to have a table facet, and here you're going to have, let me see, this is going to be probably about 80 facets in there, okay? Really, really beautiful. Now, I will tell you, the bad news is that we only have 8 of these left currently, but it's amazing. Rhodium over sterling silver, like I said, silver's currently sitting at about $55 and beyond USD, but you really are getting something special. Now, again, every axis here is going to determine the sparkle power, which is awesome. A lot of jewelry lovers and collectors are going to describe moissanite as being not just sparkle power, but being obviously that collector's item, which is very, very true. And even the classic settings are going to sit very well with moissanite, so that's pretty awesome. You have a round shape here. It's going to be held together by 4 prongs, so it's very classic. And then you are going to have a table lift there, making sure that the gemstone is elevated and slightly propped on the collarbone. So that's really beautiful. Gentlemen, I know you're going to love this, especially if you pair it up with, man, your moissanite tennis bracelets or your moissanite earrings, especially those studs, kind of like we showed you in the second item of the show. That would be a wonderful combination, which is so fun. But a lot going on, okay? Now, the other thing I want to let you know is that this is going to be a design that symbolizes the stars. It's a very celestial inspiration. I love astronomy. Maybe you guys love it too. It kind of just reminds me that we're all special. We're all miracles in our own way. And that's exactly what the moissanite has to offer. So that's awesome. And then the iciness of the rhodium is only going to enhance it, okay? If you didn't have that rhodium plating, it wouldn't be as cool of a compliment as far as the color, okay? So really, really exceptional pieces, and this pendant is naturally going to draw the eye downward in this 18-inch length, so don't worry. Yes, you're going to get the chain. It does have a spring closure, and this is going to be one of those daily testament pieces, okay? And that's very, very exciting. And by the way, this backside is going to have a stamp. I was going to say 925, so you have a really solid foundation there. And I always like to equate it like this. Like, if you build a house and you worry about the windows and the paint and all this other stuff, but you don't worry about the solid foundation, the house is going to fall apart. If you're putting your makeup on and you don't worry about the foundation of your skin and you're just slapping on the makeup, it's not going to be a good look. It's going to be cakey. Well, same thing with your fine jewelry. If you don't have a solid foundation here, your jewelry is either not going to last or it's not going to be built with quality. And guess what? The joy pieces, 100% built with quality. You don't have to worry about that here. You have that solid foundation, okay? So about a $1,700 value. And again, that's your minimum price point at any other place. But we're giving it to you for 84% off the bat. That is $279.99. And then if you use the Live 25 promo code and the budget pay, that's going to be $41.99 over the course of 5 months. And by the way, we have this in an oval set as well as that princess cut. It's an Asher cut, okay? So really great stuff. So apply all that stuff, and you're going to be looking at as low. How low can you go? $41 is how low we can go. $41.99 is how low we can go for 5 months. Okay. Remember, no credit cards, no interest applied, no credit checks, and no approvals necessary. You sign up and you're approved. You're good to go, okay? So everyone has a chance to use the budget pay. And I'll tell you what, if you've shopped around, you know that a lot of places that have fine jewelry, you're not going to get that opportunity to make payments. They're going to be like, no, this is fine jewelry. We need the money up front. Thank you. But Shop LC is not like that. We love you. We've got your back. We're in it so that you can have joy, and so we can have joy as well of what we love to do from our core, and that's why we're giving you no interest here, okay? So get in on this. We only have 8 of these pendants left. It is an absolute beauty. All right, so tap the top of your screen here and we'll get you some more information. Don't forget, we have 24-hour shipping. We have really fast delivery after that, which is always going to be super fun. And we are actually just about 5 minutes shy of 11:30 a.m. Central Time. So comment down below. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what is going on for lunch. If you're going to have a burger, if you're going to have pizza, if you're going to have a salad, let us know. We'd love to be a part of your life. And then also, if you're tuning in, guys, just know GemFest is happening right here, and we are live from GemFest with so much happening in the room right next door, in the room over here, behind us. The vendors are still sitting up. Everything's going on, and so we're really, really happy to bring you live behind the scenes and in-person action, okay? Karma, thank you so much. Clemente, thank you so much. Hey, guys, welcome, welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us. We love you. Clarice, Laura, Louise, Patton, thank you, guys. Thank you so much. If you have any questions about any of the pieces we're showing you, don't be shy. Comment down below. We'll get you some more information. Absolutely. Okay? And then, of course, you can always call that personal shopper number. Again, 888-835-2237. Okay. So this next piece that we have to show you, oh my gosh, this next piece is actually going to be a dual metalwork. you have a 2-piece set here in this next piece. This is wild. Okay, so instead of just 1 ring, you're getting 2 for 1. 2 for the price of 1, and that's pretty awesome. Okay, so check this out. 2 for the price of 1. What is that even going to look like? Well, let's see. Okay, that's going to look like a band ring, okay? Can I see the numbers on that one? Thank you. So you're going to have a band ring here that's actually going to have a lot of round multi-gemstones with a channel set, which is very exciting. And this is actually going to have 61 round moissanites, okay? And then you're going to have 1 octagon moissanite here, and then those surrounding gemstones, okay? That's really, really impressive. Now, those octagons are going to be different sizes. You have a smaller, larger, smaller graduation design. So you're looking at about 7x5 to about 9x7 in that millimeter size. Now, inside the band is going to be stamped Made in the USA and to Joy 925. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little something, a little secret, okay? Whenever it says Made in the USA, that is because all the components are going to be made here in the United States of America. And that includes the gemstones, that includes the design, that includes the metalwork, that includes every part of this. So this says Made in the USA. You're going to help to support the fine jewelry world here in the United States of America by owning this 61 round moissanites in the 2 octagons, okay? So that's pretty awesome. Now, the other thing that I have to tell you is this is crafted in rhodium over sterling silver. So again, that fine precious metal, and it sits in at a 5 carat 75. Okay, very, very exciting stuff. So here's the thing. We have about 16 left in your size 7, maybe about 19 left in your size 6, so not too many to go around. But it's a gorgeous combination. Okay, if you want to wear these separately, you go ahead and do that. If you want to have these sit a little bit, off to the side, you can do that. If you want to gift one and keep one, you can do that. There's a lot to love here in every single way, and you're gonna have something that really shines through. Okay, so go ahead and check this one out, absolutely. And the other thing is that even if you wore it separately, you're gonna have a really good opportunity for something that gem enthusiasts are gonna admire worldwide. There's so much admiration that goes into a design like this, I promise you. Okay, so a 9x7mm octagon cut is definitely going to stand out, especially with the graduated design. And then you're going to have that double sparkle power. So I would say you're looking at a tapered band about maybe 1.5 in that millimeter size, which is very exciting. And then all those round gemstones alongside the shoulders, and then in the actual band. Okay, so really, really beautiful. And the thing also is that this is going to have an exceptional optimal performance. Okay, and that's exciting because your eye naturally is going to be drawn to certain light sources. And here we have some LED lights. Here we have some natural artificial lighting. So no matter what, you're going to have something that truly sits in absolutely spectacularly. Okay, and that's pretty awesome. So a wonderful opportunity for a DeJoy piece, for something that stands out, and for something that truly holds its own. This is modern innovation. This is timeless elegance, and there's a lot to appreciate here. I mean, there just really, really is. So get in on this while you can, and you're going to be glad about it. Okay, I can't believe it. A two-piece set for the price of one. That is unbeatable. I'm going to tell you what, if you just had even one of these, even just one of these, it is going to be going for maybe about $400 and beyond, but you're going to be locking it down for a percentage off, and that's incredible. You know what that means? You know what that means for you? That means $34.49 over the course of 5 months for 2 rings. Okay, 61 of those round moissanites, and then you have those octagons. That's pretty exceptional if you ask me. Okay, so get in on this, tap the top of your screen, and we're going to get you all the information that you're going to need to know. All right, guys, so as you can see, Gem Fest is happening here live and in person here at our studio headquarters. We're so excited that you guys are hanging out with us, and honestly, it's a real joy to be here. I mean, we love Gem Fest. DJ and I are always counting down the days for Gem Fest, and then when it finally gets here, we're like, today's the day, and then we get excited for you guys to come on over, and it's just a really fun time. So I really hope that you guys are able to come. If you can ever make 1 day, 2 day, half day, doesn't matter. If you can ever make the next one, then that would be great too. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. All right, guys. Oh man, we've just officially hit 11:30 a.m. Central Time. Let us know where you're watching from. Mountain Time, Pacific, what are they? It's Mountain Time, Pacific, I don't know, Eastern Time, Central Time. I don't know my time zones, but here, let us know where you're watching from. We would love to say hello and just welcome you here to our live stream, okay? All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and move on down the line, okay? Thank you again so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate you. Okay, so this next piece is going to be another DeJoy piece, and it's actually going to be another octagon cut, okay? So let me show you what this looks like. I've actually had it on my hand the whole time, which is really cool. This is going to be your rhodium over sterling silver. It sits in at a 10 karat 30 piece, and you're going to have basically a 15 by 10 millimeter minimum size. That's pretty impressive if you ask me, okay? So a lot to love, absolutely, with that solid foundation. And it looks like we have about 5 left in your size 6. We have about 4 left in your size 10, about 8 left in your size 9, exactly 4 left in your size 7, 3 left in your size 8, and unfortunately it looks like we only have 2 that are going to be left in your size 9, okay? So really exceptional piece in every single way. This is going to have 2 tapered baguettes alongside the shoulders. Each one of those is going to measure about a centimeter in the length, and then you're going to have that gorgeous octagon in the center measuring about a centimeter in the width and then about a centimeter and a half in the height, okay? You're going to have prong settings here. You're going to have the Asher cuts here. You're going to have something that delivers exceptional brilliance. And you're going to have something that combines, again, that elegance with the innovation. So that's pretty exciting stuff, okay? So I'm really excited that we have this design, particularly because it is going to go well with the other pieces. For example, if you paired it again with that emerald bracelet, then not only are you going to be able to mix and match your metals, but you're also going to have a chance to really get in on the sparkle power of the gemstones, okay? So really, really good stuff here. And also, I shouldn't, but I'm going to break the rules. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of a bracelet we have coming up of your moissanites, and this, I am telling you, is going to be a fabulous combination as well. I'll tell you about this one in a second, so hold your horses, get excited about that. But overall, excuse me, overall, it's going to be a fabulous, fabulous opportunity, okay? So that's awesome. And again, remember, the story's going to begin with the scientific relevance. And so that's pretty exciting. Now, okay, because you have such an exceptional size here, this is definitely going to have the capability to have that standout power, which is really awesome. And then the thing is also that you're going to be getting something that really is going to be a full fire force, whether it's for ladies or for gentlemen, and something that photographs absolutely gorgeously in every single way. And that can maybe be your cocktail ring, maybe it can be your signature ring. Usually, like when the reason cocktail rings were called that is because in the olden days, like in the 1800s, people would wear a ring to the actual bar to let the bartender know that they wanted some wine or some alcohol. And it's so interesting, right? But usually those people were the people that had the money, right? They were the people that had the money. So that's why it's called your cocktail ring, and that's why this would be a great example of your cocktail ring, especially because of the way it looks against the black velvet. I promise you, you get this delivered, it's going to show up in your mailbox in a beautiful little box, probably with the light shining through. I mean, you've got a lot to offer. And if you gift this to somebody, hey, this is a beautiful opportunity, okay? So get in on this one too. Now, again, 24-hour shipping, which is awesome, and we are here absolutely to get you the best of the best deals, guys. Anywhere else, you're looking at $2,000 and beyond, but here we're giving it to you for 83% off, and that's going to be $349.99, okay? It's going to stay that price unless you use budget pay, and in that case, you're looking at maybe $70 over the course of 5 months, and then if you use the promo code, 25% off of that, okay? So, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece, and if you tap right here, you're going to be able to be directed to a link that's going to have all your information. All right, guys. Again, if you're just tuning in, we're just a couple minutes past 11:30 a.m. Central Time, so happy to be here. As you can see, Jet Fest is happening around us. You can hear the action going on. You can hear the deals happening, and actually there's a fashion show going on, so that's really exciting too. But we have a lot of great opportunities happening. It's not like you come to Gem Fest and there's maybe just one thing going on or two. No, you come to Gem Fest, you better block your calendar. We're going to fill your calendar up with a lot of really fun things, plus food and prizes, and everyone loves prizes. So that's going to be great. Hunter Pelt's here. Hunter Pelt's in the house. He was just now talking to our VIPs. And guys, I'm so excited our VIP members are here, okay? Reminds me, again, if you haven't joined our VIP club on Facebook, join. It's a lot of fun, okay? All right, guys, we're going to continue the party. The party does not stop. No, not here at Shop LC. The next item that we're going to have is actually a piece that let me think about it before I say it. Okay, this is a piece that I think I have seen it maybe once before here at Shop LC. Every single time I see it, it sells out. Every single time I see this ring, it sells out. It's so frustrating, guys, but it's also telling you need to get in on it while you can, because this one sells out very, very rapidly. This is actually going to be a cushion cut in the center there. You have an 18 by 13 millimeter minimum size, and you are going to be looking at rhodium over sterling silver, okay? So it's a 15 karat 75 piece, and I'm really, really happy about this one. I mean, this is a designer appeal. This is definitely something that stands out. And you're going to have trillion-shaped moissanites on either side of the shoulders, and that's going to be followed by 1, 2, 3 baguettes. 3 vertically placed baguettes alongside, leading on up to there. Okay, so that's very, very awesome. Now, according to what I see here, yeah, okay, so according to what I see here, it looks like we're going to have something that's going to sit in not just at nearly 16 carats, but something that's going to have the weightiness of that metalwork. The under gallery here is going to be a signature D for DeJoy, and we are going to go ahead and have the signature ring. So kind of like I mentioned, the earlier ring is going to be your cocktail ring. Well, this one's going to be your signature ring. It is fabulous in every way. This is going to be about 1.5 centimeters in the height. Then the trillion design is going to be about 0.5 centimeter in the diameter. And then those baguettes alongside the shoulders, those are going to sit in at about 2, maybe 2.5 millimeters in the actual height here, okay? So there's a lot going on with that, and that's just kind of a full party of sparkle on your hand, which is very exciting. I will never apologize for a pool party of sparkle, and you're going to have something that really, really is shining through, whether you get the cushion cut or the oval. I mean, it's really just up to you which one you want to get. But like I said, few gemstones are going to be able to tell the story, the origin, just as your moissanite does, especially with this design, okay? So that's pretty awesome. And the prongs are actually leading on up to a slight windowing. And that windowing is very ornate. That windowing is going to have some artistry in it. That windowing is going to have the open word. And the reason we care about that is because that's going to help to keep the piece a little bit lighter on the finger, okay? And you can see it there in the profile of the design, and then the under gallery, obviously, and then leading on up to the face. That is full face sparkle. That is full frontage sparkle. And that's something that we really love and that we really appreciate, okay? So, order this today. You'll probably get it delivered the 22nd through the 4th. 22nd through the 24th. It is currently low stock. Like I said, we only have sizes 6 to 11, but it is a phenomenal opportunity. Only 1 to maybe 3 left in each of those sizes. So quantity here is definitely going to matter, okay? So a beautiful opportunity. It's a 5-star rated piece. That's awesome. And if you do incorporate the Live 25 promo code with the budget pay, which is like your little peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it kind of just has to be put together if you want the best of the best deal, then you're going to look at $53.99 for 5 months, okay? And again, some of these pieces are only over the course of 3 months or 4 months or 5 months, but in this case, it's going to be a 5-month piece, okay? But no interest, so that's pretty cool. All right, now we're going to go ahead and move on. Go ahead and tap right here if you want some more information. We will not let you down. Don't you worry about that. And we are going to go ahead and move on to another moissanite piece, okay? Now, this next moissanite piece is going to be, a fabulous, oh my goodness, is this what I think it is? This is a green moissanite. So earlier we had your natural jade with your blue moissanite, aka your Paraiba moissanite, and then we had your black moissanite with some white moissanites. That was beautiful with gold. And now, are you kidding me? We have green moissanite. This is crazy. This is a full-on sparkle power, I'm telling you. This is a beautiful opportunity. So let me see what this looks like here. Wow. I can't believe it. I mean, you're getting green hues. You're getting some blue hues in there. I mean, I would also argue that you're getting a little bit of some burgundy in there, okay? It is beautiful. I mean, my goodness. Wow. This is a 12 by 10 millimeter minimum size. And it's a 7-carat ring. A 7-carat ring. Normally, this would weigh my whole hand down. But this is an exceptional weight. It has even weight distribution, which is very, very important. Because if it didn't have even weight distribution, then it wouldn't exactly have that symmetrical presence physically, okay? And that's important. So 5-carat 32 piece on this particular one, and that's incredible. The moissanite's going to be the main stone. The moissanite's going to sit at 1 centimeter in the height, and then about just under 1 centimeter in the width. You're going to have 4 prongs holding together everything in place, and then you're going to have round white moissanites in the halo. And that's going to be followed by horizontally placed baguette moissanites alongside the shoulders. So you're actually going to have 3 of those, and then 2 underneath, and then 1. And because I like to draw, you guys already know, I'm going to kind of draw it out for you just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and then 1. So this is what the shoulders are going to look like. This is the center gem. You have 3 horizontally placed baguettes, and then 2, and then 1. Okay, that's what you're getting here. That's incredible, because that means 5 plus 5. That's 10 baguette moissanites in total here. Okay, so really, really, really exciting stuff. Now, this is actually going to be called, well, actually, because it's a green moissanite, means you're going to have different chemicals in there to create this gorgeous hue. The undercarriage is going to have a signature D for de joy, and then you're going to have some open work in there to really let this be a light, airy piece. Plus, that open work is going to be good to let the light shine on through, which you're going to be like, Danielle, how does the light shine through if it's on my finger? Believe it or not, the light's going to shine through in ways that you wouldn't have even expected, okay? So that matters. That's why I say every detail matters here in a very big way. You know, us as consumers, we sometimes don't think about that, but the designers did. The designers thought about that. This is de joy, and so you really have something that's a clean reflection. Again, kind of like tiny mirrors of light, which is super beautiful, and something that really is going to be admired by gem enthusiasts across the world. Especially if you do collect gems, then maybe you can collect your blue moissanite, your black moissanite, your white moissanite, and now your green moissanite. And like I said, this is going to have shades of blue in there, okay? So all the hues are going to be very tropical, very beautiful. And yeah, I think that's a really, really amazing thing. So get in on this one. It's about possibly $900 to just under $1,000 in the marketplace. Colored gemstones are always going to be highly sought after. You're obviously going to have different chemicals mixing into the crystal lattice to be able to be able to be the beautiful composure of the color that it is in the final saturation in the process. And that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, okay? Especially because you're able to add it into your collection for that reason. Now, usually when you have blue gemstones, you're going to have traces of iron inside the crystal lattice contributing to the color. Usually if you have green, you're going to have some chromium in there. Usually if you have like your purples, you're going to have some trace elements. Well, actually, a little bit of everything. But usually there are certain signature trace elements that are going to contribute to certain hues. And so in this case, you probably will have some chromium in there. And then, of course, you will have the actual components of the moissanite. Because this one is not a lab-created moissanite. It's just going to have that true authenticity. And that's pretty cool. So a lot to love. Now, excuse me, my friends. The thing is that we ran out of your size 5, 5.5, 8.5 through 10.5. Okay, that's a lot of sizes gone. That's 2, 4, 6, 7. That's 7 sizes gone. But we still have your sizes 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, and 8. Okay, so some really good stuff here. I don't know if you ever have owned a green moissanite before, but if you haven't, this one's one to own. I'll tell you that much. Okay, get it now. $56.99 over the course of 5 months on your budget pay with the promo code, and you're ready to rock and roll. Okay, so take advantage, and you're gonna really appreciate this piece. All right, guys, one last look here, tap at the top of your screen. Again, welcome to Gem Fest. We're so excited to have you here. It is currently July the 17th, 2026. Gem Fest is happening today. Gem Fest is happening tomorrow. And Gem Fest is happening in possibly 3 to 4 months from now. So stay tuned to our live streams. Normally, you might be able to catch us on the live streams maybe 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m. Central Time. Depending on what your schedule looks like, you'll be able to catch one of those. And that's why I love what we do. I mean, we are literally at your service catering to every time slot we can possibly imagine to make sure we're fitting your schedule. And even then, like I said, we have some of those multiple broadcast replays on our Facebook page at Shop LC TV. Okay, so go and check that out so you don't miss out on any of the deals. And I promise you're gonna really appreciate that. Marielle, Vinder, Amir, Romil, thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate you for tuning on in. Again, let us know where you're watching from. We would love to know where you're watching from. Currently, we're here at our Austin studio headquarters. We actually are an international operation. We've been on the broadcast side for 19 years. And do you know what that means? That means ever since the day that our first Shop LC camera turned on, it never turned off. I mean, we switched out cameras, obviously, right? But it never turned off. The broadcast the broadcast signal never died. It has been rolling and rolling and rolling for 19 years. But then as far as our actual operations, because we have designers, we have sales team, and we have cultural teams that help us with the influences of the heritage and the pieces. We've been around for 40 years. So all in all, 40 years in the business. We're an international operation. We have operations in Germany and Europe. We have operations in the United States of America. And that's really exciting, okay? So right now, this is your Austin studio headquarters. It is your home. This is not our home. This is your home, and we open the doors to you at GemFest and days like this, okay? So it's really cool to see everyone coming on over, and we just love you guys for hanging out with us. Okay, let's continue on with the show. We're going to hop on over to a bracelet, and this is the bracelet that I kind of gave you a little bit of a sneak peek earlier, you know, because I like to break the rules sometimes if it makes sense, and in this case, it makes sense. I showed it to you before we even showcased it because it matches so many of the pieces. It really does. Here you're going to have oval moissanites. You're going to have oval moissanites here with your tab insert. Again, an oval on the actual tab, which is really great. We actually used to have this bracelet in 8 inches, but that's been gone. But currently we have it in your size 6.5 inches and your 7 1/4. Remember, your 7 1/4 is going to be your standard wrist size. We have only 2 left. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. We only have 9 left in the 7 1/4 inch size, and we only have 3 left in the size 6.5 inch size. But here's the good news. No matter whether you get the 6.5 inch size or the 7 1/4 inch size, you're still going to get a 13 karat 35 piece, which is wild. I mean, that's a brain explosion, my goodness. And here's the other good thing. You're still going to get this for $399.99. I'm just skipping right to that final price. Why? Because I want you to get the best of the best deals, guys. This is $59.99 over the course of 5 months. That's wild. This is a crazy, crazy good thing. This is an origin of natural crystals that are microscopic. Imagine if that meteor crater never landed on planet Earth. We would not have moissanite. That's crazy. Imagine if we didn't even have researchers, scientific researchers to find these pieces. We still wouldn't have moissanite, even if it was on the earth, because no one would be there to discover it. So to think of the gemstone from the 1800s, now still very popular today, I mean, you got yourself something really special. This is a 16 karat 10 timeless elegance bracelet, okay? So get in on this one. This is going to have 6x4 millimeter sizes in the ovals. They are vertically placed. You have 4 prongs holding together everything. You have the tab insert, and there's a lot to love, okay? So really, really good stuff, and I'm so excited that we have this. Now, if you order this one today, by the way, you'll probably get it delivered the 22nd through the 24th, so just saying. And then, like I said, on the budget pay and the promo code, you're looking at about less than $60 over the course of 5 months, okay? Really good. Gentlemen, don't be shy about this one either, by the way. And oh, I forgot to tell you, we have the round shapes, we have the oval shapes, and then we also have what's that last one, DJ? Is that going to be maybe squares? I think it's ovals, rounds, and oh, maybe a different size. Okay. So DJ just confirmed for us. Thanks, DJ. Ovals, rounds, and octagons. Okay, so you get to choose what size is going to be best for you, or what cut is going to be best for you. All right, guys, low stock on this one. Tap right here. We'll send you some more info. We'll open up the tab on your computer, tablet, phone, wherever you're watching from, and we'll get you more information. Okay, guys, thanks again so much for hanging out with us. We have, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. We have our finale item. This is crazy. Okay, so the finale item. This is so great. Okay, yeah, I'll tell you about this, and then afterwards I'll tell you where your purchase is going to help change the world, okay? So this finale item is actually going to be a solitaire ring. This one's also going to have your GRA certification. It is a Global Gemological Research Academy piece. So it's a really good card. You want to keep this definitely so that you have that third-party authentication. And this is really, really special, I'm telling you. You can register this upon your purchase, and then it's going to be good to go. You might want to keep this, like I said, somewhere safe. Don't be carrying it around with you. And get your item insured if you can. Now, I will say, on all of your items, at Shop LC, you will have the chance to insure your items with Secure Shield, which is a protection program that we work with here. But when you have the GRA card here, it's going to make things a little bit easier, so that's great. Now, this is what the actual gemstone looks like. Again, a solitaire stud, 2, 4, 6. You have 6 prongs holding everything together in place, so that's really nice. That's going to contribute to the design appeal, which is super cool. This is going to have a diameter of about slightly over half a centimeter. Okay, it stands out. This is also going to be low stock, by the way. We have, let me see here. We have about 2 left in size 8, about 2 left in size 10, about only 1 left in your size 7. Maybe only 1 left in size 9. We ran out of sizes 5 to 6.5 with the half sizes, but we still have your sizes 7 all the way to 12 with the half sizes. Now you can get this in 10 karat yellow gold, or you can get this in the sterling silver. Okay, it's up to you. 10 carats though, or no, sorry, not 10. Okay, you can get this in the 10 karat yellow gold, or you can get this in the 10 karat white gold. Either way, you're getting 41.7% purity. It's 10 parts gold of the 24 total parts, which is awesome. And this moissanite is going to be an E color, which is great, and very, very slightly included 1 to slightly included 2 in the clarity. Okay, 2 carat piece. Imagine you're walking around with 2 carats on the finger. Okay, gentlemen, you can wear this too, I promise. Okay, right now we have your sizes 7 all the way to size 12, which is awesome. And if you order it today, you'll probably get it delivered the 18th, 19th, and 20th, which is great. Maybe it'll arrive just in time for GemFest Day 2. You never know. But a lot to love. Okay, this is going to be about a $4,000 value piece. We're giving it to you for 85% off, and that means $5.99 here at Shop LC. So if you use the Live 25 promo code in the budget pay, then you're going to get this for $112.49 over the course of 4 months, and you don't have to wait the second, third, or fourth month to get it delivered. You make the first payment, we will cover the free shipping because it's an online order over $50, and then you can make those other payments throughout the month. And you make that first payment, we're going to ship it off to you as soon as you make that first payment. Remember, we have the bill to ship to, so we can bill it. So I can literally bill an item to DJ and ship it to me. Would that be nice? Okay, he's so sweet. And we can do that, okay? So a really, really good thing here. Take advantage. Again, $112.49 over the course of 4 months. And you're going to appreciate this in every way. Now, guys, I do want to remind you, again, your precious metals. Because, I mean, look, in this ring, like I said, you can get it in white gold. You can get it in yellow gold. So that's pretty valuable, right? On top of the moissanite, which in itself is going to be valuable in the design. But your gold currently in the global trading market is sitting in at about just above $4,000. Your silver about 55 United States global trading market dollars. Your platinum about the $1,500 range. I'm giving you an approximation. The palladium about the $1,200 range. Also an approximation on all these, but just so you can kind of more or less learn and understand what it is that you're getting here. Okay, so that's pretty awesome, and I'm excited about that. So tap at the top of your screen if you like this one. We will get you all that you need to know. Now, if you did make a purchase here at Shop LC today, then you will have helped us to deliver one more meal to a program that we have called Your Purchase Feeds. We work with incredible nonprofit organizations like No Kid Hungry here in the United States of America, like Backpack Friends in the United States of America, like Akshaya Patra in India, and I mean, like I said, about 18 million folks go without food around the globe. I don't want to see an adult go without food. I don't want to see a child go without food. We even donate the leftovers to local animal shelters, and those are actually no-kill shelters because we don't believe in food waste. I wish you guys could come to GemFest so you can see all along the walls that we have here outside of our CEO's office on court. You're going to see some blown-up pictures of our team delivering these meals to these children, and the look on their faces, the smiles on their faces, knowing that they're getting a meal. And we work with nutritionists to make sure these are well-balanced meals that have all the nutrients, the macros, the protein balanced meals. They're not junk food, and that's really, really special. So I'm really excited about that, and we're making a difference, guys. That's why it's called Your Purchase Feeds, because you buy something and your purchase is thereby going to feed a child, and that's really, really special. So right now I can confidently say that as of July the 17th, 2026, we have delivered over 60 million meals. That ain't nothing to sneeze at, guys. This is an exceptional value in every single way. So read up more about it at shoplc.com. Like I said earlier, a lot of the families, especially in other countries, might not send their kids to school because they need the kids to help out in their work endeavors to help provide. And it's so hard, right? Because there are bills, there are gas prices, there are medical things going on. I mean, just a lot of things happening. And so we're just making a difference, making sure that these kids are also getting an educational endeavor on top of food on their plate, and it's kind of crazy because I grew up volunteering at the local food pantries with my parents. My parents always instilled that in me and my brother and my sister. And I've also been a recipient during those hard times of food assistance. And so it's really hard, the food banks, I would go and collect my food pantry basket, every week. And so knowing that we're making a difference really means the world. And honestly, if that's all that you do is help us with one meal at a time, then that's going to be super special, okay? So again, read up about that at shoplc.com. Yeah, we have dollar auctions. We have loose gemstones that we can help you create into any item of your choosing. We have clearance items. We have beauty products. We have lifestyle products. I mean, you name it, we've got it. Okay, we've got a little bit of everything for you. Plus, you can meet our team. All of our info is there listed online, and it's just a really fun thing. The website's also going to include a lot of the information on your GemFest events and sweepstakes when they go on, prizes, things like that. So that's really good. But yeah, overall, just a lot happening on the website. So you're going to be excited to be able to get in on that. But yeah, guys, I'm so excited that you're here with us. Don't forget the Live25 promo code. That's going to be LIVE25, Live25. And for some reason, the system doesn't like for there to be a space in between the word live and the number 25. So make sure that you are putting it all together. That way you can not have any system errors, and we can make sure to get you that deal. But like I said, don't just assume it's going to be here every day at this price point. Could be lower, could be higher. You just never know. But we offer it to you because we love you, and we want to say thank you for hanging out with us, okay? So make sure to take advantage of that. Also, download the mobile app. I know there's a little bit of a battle. iOS versus Android. I don't know. There's a little bit of battle out there in the world. But it doesn't matter if you're iOS or Android. The app is absolutely iOS and Android free, or friendly, sorry. And you can definitely download it. Put it on your tablet, put it on your smartphone, put it on your iPad, and stay in the know on the go. I drive home to South Padre Island, Texas a lot, about 6 hours away from here, and I'll have the app propped up on my phone, hands-free capability. I'm listening to the deals while I'm driving home, and that way I don't miss out on anything. And I'm a shopper too. This morning I was on with Becky Booker on the national broadcast, and I bought probably about $100 worth of various things because it was on clearance. By the way, if you're watching the broadcast today, use the special discount code FRYYAY, and you'll get it on the free shipping. Okay, guys, I'm gonna see you back here at 2 p.m. Central Time. We'll have a lot of fun. DJ's gonna be with me. Always a pleasure working with him. So thank you, DJ. And again, Shop LC's GemFest is happening right now, so please make sure to come on over. We would love to have you, okay? So remember, we shine brighter together. Yes, we do. So let's keep sparkling with purpose. I love you, and we'll see you back in just a little bit. Okay, let's take a lunch break, DJ.
Do it.
All right, bye. Bye, guys.